Hi there, happy Wednesday. Time for some Wednesday wisdom. Today we're talking about, as you can see behind me, to have a pool or not to have a pool. I went on a listing appointment this week and the sellers had a fabulous pool. It had a waterfall, infinity hot tub. It was heated and cooled. It probably cost around $150,000 for the complete installation and work. So when it comes to selling, there are always questions that come up. How much is my pool worth? How much of the cost can I recover? How will it appraise? A pool is a preference item. Therefore, it can enhance the value to a buyer. But if a buyer does not want a pool, that particular buyer will likely not even look at the property. Many agents will tell you you lose about 50% of the buyers when having a pool. Well, look at it this way, it still leaves you another 50% that are buyers, correct? Luckily, we are in Texas and we are in a geographical location where pools are very desirable. Typically, for a buyer, it is more cost effective to buy a home with a pool rather than buying a house and then building their own pool. So always many sides to listing, buying, selling a pool. To come up with a value on a pool while listing a property, we have to very much think like appraisers. How will they be looking at this property? They will be looking at how old is the pool? Does it need to be refurbished? What condition is it in? The location. If the neighborhood has pools pretty commonly, that will help them establish a comparable price and will be in the seller's favor compared to a neighborhood that has very limited pools, and that makes it much harder, and there will be a lot less value on the pool. It also depends on the lender. If there is a lender involved, lenders want to borrow money on a home. They do not want to borrow on a pool. So the appraiser will put more value on the home than on the pool if a lender is involved. There's somewhat of a rule of thumb. It's kind of like driving a new car off of a car lot. The moment you build a pool, your value goes down about 50%. Others say appraisers put about a value of anywhere from 3 to 8% of the house value on the appraised value for the pool. Just to put that into numbers for you, let's say you have a house that has a value of about $600,000. You have a pool of about $100,000. 50% would be 50,000 as far as value goes. Well, if you do the 3 to 8% rule, that's anywhere from 18 to 48,000. So it all depends on those factors I mentioned earlier of how much applies to your specific pool, and that's how we come up with a approximate value. So it's kind of a tricky process, but that's what we realtors are for. Feel free to give me a call. I'll be glad to go over all this with you. My number is 830-613-8234. Have a fantastic rest of the day.